How's it going, guys? Mike here. Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection is back, and I got some funny comedies to show you today, guys. These are just some comedies I picked up over time, over the past year or so, just off and on, and they kind of been sitting in my already watched pile for a minute now. So I thought I would pull some of these out and show them to you. So, shall we? The first one, this was a movie that, man, probably shouldn't have watched it as a kid. It's pretty raunchy. It's typical of the 80s raunchy comedies that came out. I mean, I'm just thankful for them. I'm glad we had them, because we'll never have those nowadays. Not at all. But this is from 1984. This is when Tom Hanks was still just this Tom Hanks guy. He would never do a movie like this anymore. I think after 86, or maybe after he did Big or something, he never looked back on his raunchy comedy days and stuff, you know. But anyways, this is a movie that I never had on Blu-ray or DVD. I believe. Man, I don't even know if I've ever had this. I have it on Laserdisc, but I wanted to pick this up. But anyways, this is a Region 2 Blu-ray release from Fabulous Entertainment / 20th Century Fox / Hollywood Classics. Yeah, this is Region B. This is 1984's Bachelor Party. I mean, this is, gosh, man, if you're about my age, about 45, 47, 50, 55, somewhere in there, I know you've seen this and you loved it. It was on HBO all the time. I think I copied it as a little kid, you know, not little, but you know what I mean. I probably still shouldn't have been watching it. Tape it, you know, and me and my sister would play it back and watch it all the time and stuff like this. This and like Weird Science and, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, Bachelor Party, man, it's just one of those funny movies. Pretty, you know, it's pretty stupid now, but it's just so many memorable set pieces, so to speak. You know, there's a party donkey. There's, you know, crazy. There's just crazy stuff in this. Okay, but anyways, and the reason I went with this Region B release was it actually had special features on it. There's a Region A. But it doesn't have anything on it, like a trailer or something. But this has got like some behind the scenes stuff. It's got like a small documentary. It's actually got a Tom Hanks interview, because this movie, I think he's just disowned over the years. He'll never talk about it. He probably has talked about it, but you know, I didn't check out the interview, so I don't know if it's like a newer interview looking back at this movie or what. But anyways, Bachelor Party, very good. And let's stay in 1984 for a little bit longer, shall we? For this funny movie. This is on Blu-ray. Gosh, I remember renting this and copying it. I had it on VHS for a long time and everything. And gosh, I know Criterion put this out on Laserdisc, or did they put this out on DVD? I guess that's a trivia question, because I'm not really sure. If somebody knows, let me know. But this is Spinal Tap. What can I say? Funny movie. There's talks that they're making like a sequel to it or something. Rob Reiner's back in the directing chair for this. This was actually Rob Reiner's first movie he directed, and I believe after this he did something in '85. And then 86, he did Stand By Me. And then 87, he did The Princess Bride, and so on and so forth. So he was on a string of 80s hits at that point and everything. And this movie is like, when you first watched it back in the day, I mean, my mom was kind of watching it a little bit, and she was fooled. She thought it was real. She just thought this was real. I'm like, no, Mom, this is not, you know. Because when I first saw this, it was, you know, hairy band guys, you know, the hair bands and the whatnots on MTV and everything was huge at that time. So they just looked like another metal band to my mom. But I was like, no, Mom, this is a parody. This is making fun, so to speak, of those bands and stuff. So I had to explain that to her. I still don't think she understood all the way, but anyways. But yeah, this is Spinal Tap. I mean, you got to see this. It's such a good thing. I mean, they actually play their own instruments, and they a lot of the songs are very catchy. I have the CD. I mean, just little catchy, silly songs and stuff. So it was a lot of fun. I don't even have a clue in the world what the sequel could even be like. So we'll all find out, won't we? So this here is Spinal Tap. Next up, this was a movie that I had on VHS for many years. Well, not that many years, but a long time had on VHS. But finally upgraded to it. It's another one of those movies that's got all these like little set pieces and like audio clips, so to speak, like sound bites or something, you know. There's just so much stuff in this movie. It's hilarious. Ben Stiller was on the top of the world at this point. I mean, he was just turning out hit after hit. The directors, the Farrelly brothers, they were on a big roll too with Dumb and Dumber, and they, you know, a lot of big hits and stuff. But There's Something About Mary was a big hit, and I still think it's hilarious to this day. It's got Matt Dillon and Cameron Diaz also in there. Really good movie. Ben Stiller he's great. Just a great silly movie. It's got a lot of great special features on here. This is back, you know, like when the DVD came out, it was a big deal. You know, it had a lot of extras and cool stuff on it and everything. So I don't know if this is just like a port over to Blu-ray, but very funny movie. I guess it depends on who you ask. And finally, guys, this is a crazy movie that to this day, I don't know how this man got a job with MTV and how he was even popular for one hot minute. Not even to mention how he was married to Drew Barrymore for one hot second in Hollywood and everything. But this is another one of those crazy movies, and it's like it's a train wreck. It really is. You cannot look away from this thing. If it's on, you start watching it. It's so annoying and stupid, but you just love it. You just love it sometimes. But anyways, Freddy Got Fingered, guys. This is the DVD. I think a lot of people had this in their early DVD collections and stuff like that. But again, this is another 20th Century Fox release. It's got a lot of extra stuff on it. I think it's got 2 different cuts on here. Directed by Tom Green. This is Tom Green, yes, for one hot minute. He had his own show on MTV. It was a big hit. He was in movies like Road Trip and stuff like that. And he was pretty popular for 1 minute. He married Drew Barrymore, and then just kind of faded off. I mean, he was a pretty big comedian in Canada before MTV picked him up, I guess. But anyways, crazy movie. I recommend this if you dare to watch this, because you may never be the same afterwards. That's a warning. I just don't want to be responsible. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you comment. Let me know how do you like that? Some of those comments, all that good stuff, guys. So make sure you check out my channel and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and check out all my other videos and stuff like that. So till next time, guys, I'm Mike. Keep watching good movies, and I will see you guys later.